Hello, right, this is a new game that I'm just giving a go. It's an auto clicker of some description. It's called Universe Horizon. So you just travel, and it tells you all about the universe, I suppose. So this is what we're going to have a look at, just so you know. So 1 astronomic unit, just for those who don't know, 1 AU is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. 1 light year is 63,240 astronomic units, or how long it takes light to travel through a vacuum, through space. I mean, a near perfect vacuum in 1 year. Hang on. And that was a frog in my throat. So, I don't really know how to play it. Let's have a look at the engineering tab. What's this? Adjust your main speed engine. Can we do that? We can. Huzzah! I don't know how this works. I'm just going to press the button. Oh, right, okay. Right. Oh, this does things. What's this do? Gather 1 silicone, distance, rest, stuff, cost 100 silicone, effect delay. Is that giving me silicone? It is. I don't know what this is doing for us. I'm just going to click on it a few times. Oh, I actually have to click on the silicone. Right. What does this do? Doesn't say. Cost effect. Delay movement by half a second. Effect 4 silicon per second on hover. I don't know. Click that one. I've never done these sort of games before, and apparently my ability to press mouse buttons is... Stop it. Stupid thing. Right, hang on. Ah, that's good. It's going to just gather it for me. I like it when it gathers it for me. Oh, I can do it this way. Let's just upgrade it that way then. Excuse me, sir. I'll just keep pressing buttons, right? I don't know how much you have to press with this to get... Well, I mean... So tell me where my silicone is. Oh, it does, up here. I don't know what any of this is about, really. I'm just going to... I'll press that one. I'll press this one. I'll press this one. I'll just press buttons, right? Why not? That'll work, right? Let's have a look at Explore. What's this do? Alright, okay, that's quite useful to have open, right? Alright, no, it's not. Right, so what's this? So, switch between tap and hold. I suppose hold. Adjust main engine speed. Overclock engine. Well, let's just do that instead. That's probably better, right? And then, what? Excuse me, sir. Okay. Is it? Ah, it's here. Right, okay. Ah, that's better. Just press and hold, right? Much prefer press and hold. Right. Just gather some of this nonsense for a little while, right? Because what we're really looking for is the automated processes, because automated processes are better. Ah, just keep your finger over it. That's better. Right, look, I don't have to do anything doing it like this. Right. press that one twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that. That's good, isn't it? Gather that. Yeah, so the aim is to see the entire universe. Now, how long I'm going to play this for, I do not know. We shall see. I mean, as you've seen, like, I didn't even know how to make the silicone work for this earlier, which was potentially problematic. Now I'm going to click this one a few times because, you know, lots more silicone as a result, right? That's pretty good, right? We'll get some of that. This is power. Energy, optimal energy. Energy. How do I get this? On? I mean, that works, right? Let's get some more energy. I like energy. Energy is good. Right. So let's go back to explore. And we are making... Are we making silicon realistically? Looks like it. Which is nice, right? I like making silicon. That'll work, right? Oh, that's just how far you've travelled. You gain speed as a result. Well, that's fine, right? Let's just gather some more silicon. And we'll speed this up, right? And I think really aim for the 16s, I suppose, or delay the movement. Yeah, this is weird. Never played one of these sort of games before, if I'm honest with you. These are new to me. A friend of mine said I should play Cookie Cutter, and I was like, not convinced. At least this one you learn stuff, because I like space. Space is my thing. Well, it's not actually. Space is one of my many things. I really like fusion. Fusion's my jam. Crypto, not currency, but quantum computers and cryptography as a result is something that I find fascinating. And by fascinating, I mean fascinating. It's very much my sort of thing. I enjoy that sort of stuff. It's really good. Like, I can't wait until we get ubiquitous quantum computers within research departments, because it will change the shape of the way we look at medicine, for example, to such a significant value. You honestly will be surprised. It will blow your mind, the stuff that will happen. Right, let's press the button. Let's press the button. Let's have a look. I suppose here. No. This one? This one. No. This one. No. I'm not pressing this one. I don't think I want to overclock the engine just yet. I think I'm alright at not overclocking the engine. Alright, because we need to get more of this. Right. Yeah. I don't know how many we can gather from that first upgrade path. I wish it was more. I'll tell you that for nothing. Grab that. Because the more of those you get, right, the more 16s we get, the better, right? Surely. That's right, don't call me Shirley. Sorry. For those who've seen the naked gun, sorry, there was a little spillage on my desk. This is the problem with having an ashtray which isn't immediately in front of you, right? it doesn't actually make a lot of difference because I have a very nice wooden desk, which, I say very nice, it was an inherited wooden desk from somebody who was clearing out crap from their place, but I didn't have a computer desk before I moved into my current apartment, flat, residence, penthouse suite, depending on how you look at it. Hovel would be another way of looking at it. I mean, there's many words that you can use to describe my residence. I've done it again. Oh, this is distance related one. Interesting. Right. But that's fine, right? Come on, press button, please. Yeah. Very peaceful. I don't know how long like I say, I don't know how long I'm going to play this for. Just for a little while. Just get a taste of it. Maybe I'll set myself a time limit and see how far I can get in a time limit. I've set it so that when it's off, it doesn't play. So whether or not that works, I do not know. We're getting 22 a second, which isn't a lot, really. In fact, it's actually hardly any. But we're getting there, right? Well, we've nearly travelled half the distance of, or half the circumference of the Earth, which is quite far, and it's nowhere even near the moon. The moon, it is alabaster. Yes. I mean, honestly, this is a bit, I mean, it's a chill game, don't get me wrong. Not sure I'm loving it. People play these games regularly, but I mean, I suppose it's increasing my mouse coordination skills. I should do it with my other hand just to keep myself even more entertained. I've been meaning to train up my other hand a bit more because I'm ambidextrous, so it means I can use both hands whenever I want. But I tend to use one hand over another because I'm forced into it just by the way my setup is. It doesn't actually mean a lot to me, or it doesn't make much of a difference to me, realistically, if I'm honest. Right, I'm going to get one of those, get one of those, I'm going to get a couple of those apparently. Just, we have the number in the corner, we get to see big number, well, number go up anyway, I don't know about big number. It's not a really big number, is it? Oh, I fell off the thing. Let's get that. Let's see how we're doing in the engineering tab. Not very well. Let's have a look in this. At 16,000, we can unlock this, whatever that is. Oh no, it's at 10,000. Well, we're nearly there, right? Turn it on maybe. Let's see if what that does to our energy. And there we go. Oh, we need 5,000 silicon. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Or I can do that, which is nice. Let's have a look at the Explore tab. There is nothing going on in the Explore tab. Well, I might as well just press the button, right? This is less satisfying than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be more satisfying. Click the button. Right, so now hang on, there was a way to do this. Right. Oh, is that it? Okay. Well, we're not at 200,000 kilometers, and we're not at 78 million kilometers. So, there's not going to be much on that page for a while. Hang on, 12,000. That's not going to be there for a while either. Ah, disappointing. I should press the button again. I'm glad I don't have to just rapidly click with my finger. That would just wear my mouse button out and my brain. I'm going to do this in a methodical manner. I don't know if that's the right way of doing things. I'm just going to keep doing it until everything is over at 11,000 on this page, which shouldn't take very long, I would imagine. Yeah, well, apparently you have to be very precise. I suppose I am trying to gather silicon from a random green thing. Why wouldn't it have to be incredibly precise? Alright, I can move that one up a bit. Let's gather more silicon per click. I mean, I've gathered a ridiculous amount of silicon so far. Don't know whether or not it's good. Oh. Have I really pressed that bottom one that says it costs 11,500 silicon 144 times? Doesn't seem right, does it? Or maybe that's how many extra 16s we've got. It's hard to know. Let's click that button. Let's click this button. There we go. That's over now, which is good, right? Yeah, all right. I see. So it's going up in multiples of 16 and 4 and maybe 0.5. I don't know. We'll see in a second when I click the top one again. Ooh. Click that button. Probably upgrade our speed to a little bit faster now. We'll see. This is a riveting game. I don't know if you've ever done riveting. I've done riveting. It's weird. I made some armor. It required me to actually rivet. Oh, there you go, right. That was good. Can we do anything here? We cannot. I'm half tempted to do this. Let's try that. See what difference that's made to our energy. So our energy... Well, that's fine, right? So... Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. That's about right, right? I don't know. It's probably a bit less than what we need, but, you know, it's fine. I'll leave it like that for the moment. Ah, right, okay, so it just goes up in multiples in the way that... So really, I want that left button to go up a lot. By button, I mean this one that says click or hover over. This one here, I want this one to go up more. But it's okay. Once we get to 11,000, we'll be alright. I mean, we won't. It says we'll be alright. I don't believe we will. If I knew how to edit, I could play this all day, right? And then edit it down into one, like, game. And we've just passed the thing for me to press the button. Huzzah! Means I can now... doesn't actually tell me how much. It doesn't look like it doubled it, does it? We're at minus 20 silicon. Seems alright. What's this saying? You are here. Earth unlocked. You're 0% way out the solar system. Great. Doesn't seem like we're very far then, does it? Okay, I'll do that twice. There we go, right, now we're speeding up. We've got a lot of energy though, so it's fine. Alright, so let's go here. Hey! Better? We're going faster now. Well, I say faster. Well, I mean, we're definitely going faster. We're at 782 kilometers a second, which is good. But we're making progress. Not a lot of progress, because we're only getting 50 per second silicon automatically, and I want to be getting, I don't know, 2,000 a second or something. This game is very slow. Ooh, what's this? Add bit upgrade 2 to silicon. Acquired. Okay, what does that actually mean? Oh, okay, so that doubled the amount of silicon we're gaining. Maybe. I guess it did. Yeah, it must have done. No, don't do that. Do that. I want green. Press the button. Oh. Press the button again. We'll just keep pressing the button, apparently. Alright, let's see what happens if I go here. So we need 21,000 there. Now, we don't get anything here, we don't get anything... Well, we do. That's more like it, right? We're going to go faster. But our silicon is not really gathering lots. I'm going to say that. We're gathering a lot more silicon now. We're going a lot quicker as well. Press that button. Let's go to here. Now let's check our energy output. Is that fine still? It is fine. Amazing. Right. We'll just press those buttons. Let's, now, which one's the cheapest one? This one. That works. Right, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my things so I can roll a cigarette. Because there is an advantage to playing this sort of game. Let's see where we are. We are still nowhere near leaving the solar system, but we are accelerating quite quickly. We're about to get our next tag on this one. Are we? No, we're not. We're nowhere near it. This one. This one's the next tag. And I'm just going to not press the button for silicon for a while. I'm just going to ignore it for a bit. I'm going to watch and see how it upgrades, or in terms of speeds and whatnot. There we go, right? I don't really need to be pressing those buttons as much. Alright, let's get more output. Double output, energy cost. I'll press it. Oh wow, that's quite expensive, isn't it? But I think we sped up quite a lot. So that's fine, right. That was worth it, right? Just press that button for a bit. Okay, so actually, upgrading those two buttons that are high lit at the moment, not this one, but this one is good, and then this one's next. It shouldn't take very long. Oh, it should take ages, actually. Well, it won't take as long when I press these down a bit. Now, if I didn't roll my cigarettes, life would be a lot easier. Because I could just pull them out of the box, but I prefer rolling. It's like a little ritual to it. My ex used to tell me that when I was rolling, it looked like I was performing a form of meditation and ritual, and they were always a bit like, wow, I like watching your hands when you do it. It's a really interesting sort of thing. And I was like, really? But it wasn't just my ex who was saying that to me. Many people have suggested that watching my hand do things has been interesting. What's this? Right, so what's this say? 1 aluminium per level requires... Well, let's get some aluminium, right? Unlock an engineer upgrade. Well, we're going to need a lot of aluminium, apparently. Apparently we're at the moon. Are we at the moon? We're at the moon! Amazing. I'm just going to get as many of these sorted out for a minute. I don't know, that's quite a lot of aluminium, right? Is it better to get... Yeah, it's probably better to do it that way. So we get 10, 20... Oh, well, that's fine, right? We'll just get... It'd be nice if it... Oh, it does, 15, right? It just says there. Apparently I'm a doofus. I can't read properly. 15 per second. I mean, it's pretty good, right? Let's try and get... Well, no, let's just do it that way. 17. And then I'll go back here and I'll press these, press those. Let's have a look in the Explore tab. We don't actually need that, right. And then we want to go in here, and we don't have the silicon, right? Surely. Surely. Right, let's have a look. Let's get some more aluminium. Oh, I see. It tells us in the little corner how much we get. That's pretty clever. I mean, it's not that clever. It's pretty easy to design, I would imagine. I say I would imagine because I don't know. I don't do these things. Oh, this costs lots and lots of silicon. I got you. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just save some more silicon up while we're messing around. I want to get this maxed out. Because it's still less value than this per... Nice and easy, right? Oh, wait, I want that one. How are we doing? Oh, nearly there. What do we need? There we go. Right, that's maxed out. Fantastic. What does this actually do for us then? Don't know. Unlock an engineer upgrade. Ooh. Add a thruster to your ship to boost distance. We've not gone far enough. That's fine. I can live with that, right? I mean, we're getting there slowly. And slowly is definitely the words. Where are we on the solar system? Doesn't tell us. We're somewhere. We've nearly maxed that one out and nearly maxed this one out. At 1,000,000 and something. That's not going to be very long now. Speed that up a little bit more. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Ding. Right, explore tab, engineer, press buttons. It's amazing this doesn't do the thing. Highlight. Can I get this now? 78 million. No, I'm nowhere near 78 million. That's fine. I can live with that. So that speeds up our thing for that. Right, but we want to get more silicon, right? Silicon's the issue. Let's just get more and more silicon. Wonder if there are silicon-based life forms. You know, it's an interesting question that's made me ponder over the years. Like, because, you know, we're made of carbon, and silicon's just next to it in the periodic table. It might be a thing, you know. Right, click that one. Let's have a look here. I could do that. 39,000, right? Because these are free. We don't have to press the button to worry about it, right? And that's 25,000 to get however much that is. Is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, the aim is to not come in here, really, eventually. So, really... Oh, plus 35 aluminium per go. I mean, this is going to be easy enough, right? Because... See? Easy. That's definitely how it works, right? Press the button. Right, hang on. That last song was awesome. What was it? Completely in Japanese, but, you know... Who knows? I could always look it up, I suppose. Grab that. Why not? Just pointlessly spending my silicon for no real reason. But it's worth it, right? Yay, we've got our first one of those. How are we doing for energy? We got loads of energy, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, we could get this for extra upgrades. Get some more of those for aluminium. 120 a second's not bad, right? So, no, explore. Right, this. Right, so what's this say? Reactivate unused solar panels. Yeah, nice. I don't know if that works for us. Does it work for us? It's hard to know. How much energy do we have? Well, we got 40, and we're using 13. So Let's see how we're doing for energy now. Not great. I should probably upgrade the energy output, honestly. Probably makes more sense, right? Upgrade the energy output. Right. Well, I say that. Let's do that first. Upgrade our ability to gain silicon as I press button. Well, press and hover, technically. When that's done, I press this one, and then I press this one again. We're getting quite a lot of aluminium, so we can look at that in a minute. I don't need to worry about that for the moment. Right, this one. Right, so... Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. None of these work. We don't have water access, unfortunately. I suppose I should probably upgrade these. They're about the same, though, so it doesn't matter at the moment. And they both require silicon, and quite a lot of it. So, I think this one is better, realistically. Followed by that one, and then press this button. Go over here. We're a silicon gathering machine. We're a long way away from home and nowhere really near Mars. One would imagine. Let's have a look at the solar system. Yes. So, Mars, 78 million kilometers. We're a long way away from Mars, apparently. I mean, I'll do it, because I can. Yeah, let's just do that. It's probably better to do this one, realistically. I mean, that's probably the next one to do anyway. I'll just even them out, right? And then these are just fortunate. We just press them as and when, right? That was a very ravey sort of piece of noise. I don't think it was entirely ravey, but it was a bit ravey. That works, right? And then go back here, press these buttons, just willy-nilly, press that button again. Is that 1,000 silicon per second? I don't know. No, yes, nearly 1,000. It's not bad, right? I'm going to upgrade this in a minute, I think. Oh, well, actually, we don't need to. That's fine. Right. Double A output. Again. We're starting to make progress. Slow but steady progress. I don't know what I'm going to need all of this aluminium for, I'll be honest. It does seem a bit superfluous at the moment. Unless there is something, there is nothing. I thought it would be hidden behind there, but it's not. But that's fine, right? We'll just keep pressing buttons until we get places. I should have saved the silicon, if I'm honest. Yes. It's not exactly a riveting show, though, is it? Right? Let's be honest. I've spent 40 minutes doing this so far. And where have we got? We've got to around the moon. I mean, if we could get to the moon in 40 minutes, that'd be quite impressive, if I'm honest. The future of spaceflight. I don't know if you've ever heard... Right, so, for those of you who enjoy Star Wars, right, which may or may not be a lot of you, it's hard to know, but... Interestingly, in Star Wars, they have a thing called the TIE Fighter. Now, the TIE Fighter stands for Twin Ion Engine Fighter, right? It's a thing that the Empire use. Now, for those of you who don't enjoy Star Wars, it's a spaceship that has a fancy engine, which is called a Twin Ion Engine. Really interestingly, if you're into that sort of thing, there's a thing called an ion engine that is being developed by various different organisations in terms of trying to make better spaceflight. And it's a fascinating bit of kit. It works by emitting ions against a plate, but because you're in vacuum and there is basically no resistance, and gravity has a marginal effect on you once you get to a certain distance from a large body, say a planet or the moon or whatever, your acceleration is near constant under this effect. So it might only be a couple of millimeters per second acceleration, but over the course of an hour, it's a couple of meters per second. So over the course of an hour, it ends up being incredibly quick in terms of acceleration because you haven't got anything to slow you down. Unlike when you're in your car, you put your foot down and then you take your foot off the accelerator and you slow down, right? You don't have that when you are in space. So yeah, just a little thing of fun, really. I think it's amazing, personally. I'm into it, in case you couldn't tell. Right, we need more energy. So I can do more energy. Look at that. I don't know how much more energy that gave us. Not a lot, apparently. Actually, that was a disappointing amount of energy. That one's maxed out. That one's not anywhere near close. We need more aluminium. We need more silicon. That's fine. Press button. We get more things. No, I wanted that one. And then we just need more silicon still. It's like the silicon harvest. I wonder if this is in what the units are. Is it tons? Is it grams? Is it kilograms? Is it micrograms? I mean, we are harvesting an awful lot of silicon, right? And I'm also curious as to know what the silicon is useful for in our spaceship. It'd be interesting if it had like little drop-down menus or stuff so we could read about it. How they believe that silicon would be useful for the production towards extra spaceship speed and whatnot. Personally, I would find that very interesting. But then, apparently, I am a nerd. And I don't mind being a nerd. Being a nerd is good. That was a lot of aluminium. I didn't notice. I took a lot of aluminium and dumped it into there, which gave us not a great deal. It turns out. I mean, it gave us some extra speed, which is great. I mean, but by the time we get to Mars, we're going to whiz right by it. We're, wow, not a 20th, not a 200th, a 2000th of the way out of the solar system, which is, I mean, it's fast. I'll just press that button. Because the longer I don't have to move the mouse, the easier life is for us, right? I prefer that. 45 minutes in. I might turn this into a series, you know. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's kind of fun. I wish there was a pause outside of turn the machine off. Well, turn the game off, the machine. You know what I mean, right? Because I don't believe there is a pause button. Let's have a look. Settings. Yeah, they're disable offline games, right? That's the thing I want. But what I'd like is for there to be a pause button, like so when not just when I stop in the game. Right, I want that. Yeah, well, we're getting extra energy. That's useful, I suppose. That was useful. But if I double the speed, right, the output for the speed boost, we'll use all of our energy in one go, and I'm not sure I'm convinced that's a good idea. But, meh. We have enough energy, so that's fine. That's good. We got extra energy again. Not a lot of extra energy. We're going to need to boost that an awful lot. That's an awful lot of silicon. We need the silicon for over here. We're running out of silicon. There's a game, if you've ever played it, called Megalomania, and it's the guy deliberately mispronounces things. So instead of "we're running out of elements," he goes, "we're running out of elephants." And my possibly my favourite way of describing it is his description of what happens when you get hit by a nuclear weapon. He's like, "We've been nuked!" And he seems almost excited by it. It's quite strange. It's a fun game. It's messed up. It's a fun game though. Just press these some more. Press that some more. Oh no, press that some more. I mean, really, I should be upgrading the things down the bottom again. Where are we? That's no use to us. This isn't any... Apparently that's no use to us either. Well, there's nothing we can do really apart from just sort of hang out. Which is a thing. Oh, I can press the button on here. 46 or 34. Let's go for 34 because then they're kind of even, right? And then these are 51 and 53. And then I don't want to press that one. I mean, I could press that one, but I don't think I want to. Let's have a look at our energy requirements. Yeah, we need the energy, honestly. So it's that one that's more important. We're kind of at the point where our energy is kind of rough. But yeah, look at that. We are powering through. And we're not really getting very far. I mean, we're getting quite far. I mean, we're well past the moon at this point. Like, we're so far past the moon, it's unbelievable. Press that button, press this button, press that button some more. There's probably a macro to work out how to do some of this more effectively. I just don't want to find it. I'm not convinced that those 4s are worth it, these ones here, but I'm going to press the button again, because why wouldn't I? We're at a point where pressing the button is the point of the game, right? We're at 20,000 silicon. We've got 87,000 aluminium. I mean, that's quite useful, but I don't want to use it because it's expensive on the old energy. We don't have a lot of energy. Probably need to save up the silicon for doubling the output. Because we can't, we need 18 more energy excess to what we've already got, and we've got 44, which isn't a lot. Let's see, current output, does it go up at all? Yes, a little bit, but not very fast, right? Engineer, I can press that button. I'm not pressing this button, I refuse, told you. Not doing it. 55. No, it was this one, wasn't it? Or 86. I'm not going to afford it. I just don't know that I want to. I think I'm going to press this one. Yeah, let's press that one, and then press that one. Right. Now we're making 325 of that a second. That's pretty good. Is there any languages you want to learn? Have you ever thought about learning languages? I've always found languages to be fun, but difficult. Like, I've learnt bits of various languages over the years, and when I say bits of various languages, that is not a lie. It is very much not an accurate representation of the amount of languages I speak, because I don't really speak any languages, if I'm honest. Well, I kind of do. I mean, obviously English is one. Alright, so this is the next one we're going to do. We need to have more silicon. More did you speak? It is. That one. Slow progress, this game. 7 whole seconds. but at least the 16s are now above the time delay, which is nice. Right, let's have a look at the aluminium. That's fine. Let's have a look at the engineer. We can press the button there, which is alright. We don't have anything. Look at that. Skills? What is skills? Wait, oh no, that's a boost. I didn't want to press the... Well, I don't care about pressing the boost, I suppose. Hang on. Do I? I don't. Amazing. Right. Good. That was probably expensive. I mean, when I say probably, it definitely was expensive. I probably shouldn't have pressed that. But it's fine. Just gather as much silicon as we can. Be disappointed by the fact that all it is gathering silicon. The main gameplay loop apparently is get your silicon. 1 pound silicon, 1 pound silicon. Yeah. I could press that button, but I'm going to press this button instead. I want to max it out. It might be a mistake to try and max this one out first, but, you know. I maxed that one out already, so why wouldn't I? This gives us extra speed. Hang on, how much energy? It costs us 3 energy, and we have 10 spare energy. So 1, 2. We can afford it because we have, apparently plenty of spare energy. Unless something's happened that I didn't spot. Well, I mean, whatever. Like, seems alright. I'll double the energy output and let's see what happens. Okay. That's alright. We can live with it. Press that button. 102,000 silicon is a lot, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Just press that button some more. Oh, no, that button now. It's a very simple gameplay loop, though, right? Press that one. I need a lot more silicon coming in. I'm not sure I like the fact that I have to keep pressing random yellow square on this page. Right, it's alright, but also I'm trying out these incremental clicky games because somebody suggested I should. So there's another game I play called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and it's alright, you know, it's not terrible. It's a bit of a random number generator game. Like, it's supposed to be a turn-based strategy, but a lot of it requires your luck to be good. Now I've been playing it nearly 10 years, or it'll be 10 years in November, so just by proxy of still playing it after that amount of time, I'm one of the best in the world at it. That's not exactly high accolade, don't go over the border about it. And I will probably never share that on this channel because it's just sort of something I do for my own personal entertainment, right? And you know, it's good fun if you like that sort of thing. I happen to enjoy that sort of thing because I like turn-based strategies. I might do a turn-based strategy on the channel. I was thinking maybe XCOM or Star Wars Empire at War or Star Wars 0 Hour, the new XCOM-like game that's coming out next year, I think it is, but it's very much XCOM but with Star Wars, and I love both of those things, so putting them together without me having to use mods is fantastic, and I'm pretty sure my computer will be strong enough to be able to run it, which will be nice. I like the idea of having a computer strong enough to run it, I really do. Oh, I like this song. I don't know what it is though, but I've heard it before and it's fantastic. It's called Night Dancer by Imasi. So I'm just going to add it to my playlist. I've got it on a random YouTube. Has a obviously YouTube has a search function, right? You're not a doofus. I mean, I'm a doofus. Hang on, this surge ship speed gives us extra stuff at 54 million kilometers. We're getting far. I suppose traveling at 27,000 kilometers a second is pretty good for us in terms of speed. But yeah, so I typed in Japanese music playlist or something and selected one random Japanese music playlist and put it on. And it's just like however many songs in it. It just said mix. It didn't tell me how many there were. And I'm just listening to stuff. And it's funny because some of the songs I've heard before. And I haven't heard a lot of Japanese music. There's a bunch that I do listen to. I enjoy some of it, but it's weird that some of it is stuff I've heard before. But this one by Imasi is one I've heard before. Although how he gets his voice so high-pitched, I have no idea. I mean, well done him. To be fair, when I used to sing when I was younger, and I broke my voice singing. I think I've mentioned it before. So yeah, I had polyps and everything. It was most unpleasant. I had to have surgery. Never been able to get my high range back, although I don't practice like I used to. So there's probably something to do with it. At some point, maybe I'll put the effort in and I will try and practice it some more. But I don't know, there, Ted. I'm not sure I'll try that. You don't think I can bother? Right, let's press that button. That's that one done. Let's check in engineering and see if there's anything we can do. There is not. Which is disappointing. Well, this is going to be the next set, right? But we need to save up, apparently. So we probably want about 150,000, 200,000, and then I can switch over and get some more aluminium. Or aluminum, depending on how you look at it. Apparently, aluminum or aluminium, depending on where you're from, was discovered by an American or a Scottish person, depending on what you want to believe, whoever found it first. That's why there's a conflict in the name, as I understand, is because the guy who discovered it in America named it aluminum, and the guy who discovered it in Scotland just named it aluminium. And because it was roughly the same time, they called it different things, and people can't decide which is which. I think that's kind of funny, personally. Right, come on, after this one I'm going to click that button on the left-hand side. There we go, and I'm going to go here, I'm going to press this button once. I've got 81,000, I'm going to save up just buy the next one of those. Because why wouldn't I, right? 81,000. We've got 81,000 already. That's fine. Just save up a bit more, because why not? And then once it hits an hour, I'm going to stop the game. And that'll be it. Right, because why wouldn't I? I can press that one now. We're getting there, slowly. And slowly is definitely the operative. We've made it to the moon, but we're nowhere near Mars, I guess. I don't know let's have a look. How far is Mars from us? 78 million kilometers. So we're not even halfway to Mars in an hour. Ooh, press that button. Press the button. Yeah. Right, if you want a chill game to relax to, though, with weird space sounds and me blethering over the top of it, you can definitely fall asleep to this one. At least one would imagine. Anyway, just me randomly talking about stuff that comes into my brain, which is always dangerous. You never know what I'm going to talk about. Especially not when I've not really got any stimulus from the game to really commentate about, right? I'd like to have stimulus from the game to talk about, but outside of that, I don't know. I mean, I could talk about the moon with its interesting planetness, but that's going to be for another time. So thank you ever so much for your time. I hope you had a lovely time. Take care. Bye.